Welcome to Nature Sunshine's manufacturing facility. Renowned throughout the industry, Nature Sunshine's quality is second to none. And we're able to maintain that position because we manufacture all of our own products, something we've been doing for over 30 years. By overseeing the production process from start to finish, we can guarantee that we have the highest quality supplements on the market. Let's go inside and see how they do it. The quality of Nature Sunshine's manufacturing facility begins with GMPs, Good Manufacturing Practices, and SOPs, Standard Operating Procedures. We have over 800 of them. We follow these guidelines to help ensure that our products are made the same way consistently, to avoid contamination, and to preserve product potency. These guidelines help lay the foundation for successful, high-quality production. Everyone in this building is required to pass GMP testing every year, whether they work at the front desk or in the quality assurance labs. Speaking of quality, let's visit with Linda Hammonds. She's the Vice President of Quality Assurance. Hi, Linda.
Hi.
I'm Brenda.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. I am so excited to learn more about quality assurance here at Nature Sunshine.
Well, quality is a really big concern in the nutritional supplement industry today. In Nature Sunshine, we conduct our tests to verify that not only does our quality meet industry standards, but it actually exceeds industry standards. Now, one of the best tests that we use for assuring the quality of our herbs is this, the TLC. That stands for thin layer chromatography. What that does, it actually separates an herb into its actives, so we can then assure that it does have the highest quality required by Nature Sunshine.
Okay, you've lost me. How does it work?
Well, it is fairly complex, but I'll put it simple. Actually, this liquid, which is an extract of the herb, is spotted using this equipment on this development plate. It then, through development and capillary action, actually moves the different actives up into various bands at different levels. Simply put, it's similar to a DNA of a plant. So by looking at this, we can then assure that the correct part of the plant was used, the correct species was used, and as importantly, that that plant was harvested at the correct time to make sure that it does have all the synergistic actives that are required for the beneficial effects. Now, at Nature Sunshine, we use over 300 different tests to assure our quality. This is only one of the labs that we do those tests in. We have 3 other labs, and I'd like to go in there with you and talk about the tests that we do in those labs.
Oh, I'd love to. That's great.
This is the mineral lab where we test for minerals that we would want, beneficial minerals such as calcium, magnesium. It's also the lab where we're testing for metals that you would not want, heavy metals like arsenic, cadmium, mercury, and lead.
Have you ever actually seen contamination with heavy metals?
Oh yes, we've had numerous rejects for things such as heavy metals. Oat straw, for example, contained mercury because it was contaminated from the soil. And of course, those are immediately rejected and returned to the supplier.
Wow. Talk about quality control.
Yes, we can actually test in this lab down to parts per billion and often parts per trillion.
That's so interesting. Well, let's move on.
This is the vitamin lab where we test our vitamin products. One of the most critical tests that we do on vitamin tablets is a dissolution test. We put a tablet into this apparatus and it actually has it dissolve, and then our quality control chemist draws off the liquid and actually tests it to ensure that the vitamin is dissolving in the correct amount of time.
Okay, Linda, let me just make sure I have this right. You're testing how long it takes for a vitamin to dissolve. My next question is why is that so important?
You're correct, and it does test how long it takes to dissolve, but it's very important. If a vitamin dissolves too quickly, it's not going to be available to your body. And if it takes too long, then it's actually going to go through your body and be eliminated before your body can actually absorb it. So yes, it's very critical.
Wow.
Now I
Very
want to show
interesting.
you one other thing, and
Okay.
let's go to another lab.
All right.
This is our micro lab. This is where we're testing for microbial contamination. We test every lot of raw materials to make sure it's not contaminated with microorganisms. And then we check each lot of every finished product to make sure we've not contaminated it somewhere throughout the process.
Wow, I am amazed at how much testing goes on. I can see a lot of effort goes into making a high quality product. Linda, thank you so much for spending time with us.
Well, thanks for coming by. I'm really proud of our highest quality at Nature's Sunshine, and I really enjoyed talking about it.
I did too. Thanks a lot. Hi, we're here with John Hughes. He's with the Manufacturing Division. John, can you tell us a little bit about your title and what you do here?
Yeah, I'm Director of Facilities and Engineering here at the manufacturing site. And what we have done here is built a building around the highest quality standards and the highest quality environment possible to produce these products in. The same way that we would protect our incoming raw materials that go into products, we want to have an environment that's based on good manufacturing practices, high air quality, and one that's conducive to producing the highest quality product.
Hey, can we go take a look?
Let's go take a look.
All right, sounds great. So, John, what are we going to look at first here?
Well, we're going to stop by our encapsulation area, and we're going to use this as an example of our production areas. In this state-of-the-art facility we have built, all of our production areas have high-efficiency filtration. And the high-efficiency filtration is monitored through these pressure control boxes. We want to have a higher pressure in those high-efficiency areas than, say, we would out here in the hallway, which is a different grade of air quality and filtration. And so that's what this pressure monitoring box is doing for our encapsulation area here where we have our encapsulation machines.
Hey, can you talk a little bit about those GMPs, those good manufacturing practices?
Our good manufacturing practices. Well, Dawn, could we use you for a minute? As you can see what Dawn's wearing here